For nearly 2 decades, tennis was defined by the legendary battles of Federer, Nadal, and Djokovic, a golden era where dominance and rivalry pushed the sport to heights never seen before. Now, with the Big Three era gradually fading into history, a new narrative is emerging. The Alcaraz-Sinner duopoly. Both still in their early 20s, Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner have already delivered classics on the biggest stages, trading blows with fearless power, athleticism, and composure beyond their years. Their contrasting styles, Alcaraz's explosive shot-making and Sinner's clinical precision, set the stage for a rivalry that could define the next decade. Much like Federer and Nadal once did, they're not just competing for trophies, but for the throne of men's tennis itself. And if the early signs are anything to go by, the Alcaraz-Sinner rivalry may well become the story that mirrors the greatness of the Big Three era, reigniting tennis with every clash. Sport, like nature, abhors a vacuum. Sometimes, there is a brief interval between eras that feels like a vacuum, when one generation has gone or is lingering without impact, and the next is yet to establish itself. Always looking for the next big thing, we settle on some names hoping these would head the new era. These performances also had a positive impact on Alcaraz's bank account. According to a report published by Spanish media outlet Punto de Break, Alcaraz's total earnings from his on-court performances rose to $16 million, which is equivalent to €13 million. Those earnings came from Alcaraz winning 8 titles, which included 3 ATP 500, 3 ATP 1000, and 2 Grand Slam titles, along with runner-up, semi-final, and quarter-final finishes in various events. Alcaraz's first title in 2025 was the ABN AMRO in Rotterdam in February, where he defeated Australia's Alex de Minaur in the final with a score of 6-4, 3-6, 6-2. His next title came 2 months later, at the Monte Carlo Masters, where he defeated Italy's Lorenzo Musetti in the final with a score of 3-6, 6-1, 6-0. After that, Alcaraz won the Rome Open after beating Italy's Jannik Sinner in the final with a score of 7-6, 6-1. A few weeks later, Alcaraz once again got the better of Sinner in the final, this time at the French Open. In that contest, Alcaraz came out on top after a breathtaking 5-set thriller with a score of 4-6, 6-7, 6-4, 7-6, 7-6. The match lasted more than 5 hours and officially became the second longest final in the history of Grand Slams. In that contest, in the 4th set, Alcaraz managed to save 3 championship points and then broke Sinner's serve in the next game to take the set to the tiebreak, where he managed to win it and took the match to the 5th set. Incredible year. Alcaraz's 5th title in 2025 came in London when he won the HSBC Championships after beating the Czech Republic's Jiří Lehečka in the final with a score of 7-5, 6-7, 6-2. His 6th triumph came at the Cincinnati Open, where he once again got the better of Sinner. This time, Sinner was forced to retire from the match due to illness. Alcaraz's 7th title was the US Open, where he defeated Sinner in the final with a score of 6-2, 3-6, 6-1, 6-4. His most recent title came in Tokyo, where he lifted the Japan Open after beating America's Taylor Fritz in the final in straight sets with a score of 6-4, 6-4. Alcaraz also finished as the runner-up on 2 occasions in 2025. His first defeat in the final this year came at the Barcelona Open, where Denmark's Holger Rune came out on top in straight sets with a score of 7-6, 6-2. Alcaraz's second defeat in the final in 2025 came against Sinner at Wimbledon, where the Italian tennis star came out on top with a score of 4-6, 6-4, 6-4, 6-4. After lifting his most recent title in Tokyo, Alcaraz admitted that the season has been the best of his career. Alcaraz also admitted that he did not start the year as he had hoped, but praised his team for helping him turn his fortunes around. "It's been my best season so far without a doubt," said Alcaraz. "That shows how hard I've worked just to be able to experience these moments and accomplish my goals. I didn't start the year that good, struggling emotionally, so how I came back from that, I'm just really proud of myself and of all the people around me who have helped me to be in this position." Soon after lifting the Japan Open, Alcaraz, in a social media post, announced that he will not participate in the upcoming Shanghai Masters due to ongoing fitness concerns. "Unfortunately, I've been struggling with some physical issues and, after discussing with my team, we believe the best decision is to rest and recover," wrote Alcaraz. "I was really looking forward to playing in front of the amazing fans in Shanghai again. I hope to be back soon and see my Chinese fans next year."